If you'd like, and we would like you to join us for our virtual happy hour. Yesterday, Rob Husted with Bar Wars made a maple bacon daiquiri that was absolutely tremendous. And then he mixed a thing we had a name your cocktail drink, which it was chocolate. It had chocolate marshmallows. It was made for a camping trip, and I called it S'more Like It. S'more Like It. That was the name I came up with. But we had a little naming contest. I don't know if I won or not, but that was vote for me. That's what I'm asking. Please vote for me. Hopefully, all you folks back in the world out there, the virtual world, have your ingredients ready because we're about to start mixing our drinks. We want you to join us at the virtual happy hour. To attend, if you don't know, you just go to your schedule at the top of the homepage, the virtual happy hour. Click on the link that says virtual happy hour on the agenda, and you'll join Rob and you'll figure out how to mix our drink for today. For those of you here in Naples, we'll be doing a very special golf course event tonight. We got great greens fees if you tee off at 1 a.m. Turns out it's very cheap because it's dark. That's what that is. No, we'll be having dinner over at the golf course, which is an amazing golf course, so we're looking forward to that. Trolleys will be running over there. It's about a 10-minute ride. They leave at the lobby starting at 6 p.m. They'll run continuously, and they'll run back until about 9 p.m. So we're going to have a great dinner over there. Please wear your badge for access to the trolley. We don't want anybody at the hotel jumping in on our event. We have security. Keep in mind it's about 10 minutes away again between the golf course and the hotel. After that, we're not done. Even after dinner, the hospitality suite is open tonight at the Vista Terrace, sponsored by Morgan Franklin Cybersecurity. So apparently it was quite a bit of fun at the. They always call it. What's the name of the? Run that back. I can never remember the name. Run it back a little bit. Where you call the hospitality suite. I couldn't blank. Apparently, I had too much of that bacon maple daiquiri yesterday. But the hospitality suite, there's very little hospitality and a lot of drinking going on. That's really what it is. So please join us at the hospitality suite. We'll see you here tomorrow morning for our breakout session, starting bright and early. Unless you're in Europe, it'll be in the afternoon. For those of you here, you can take off. Right now, I am going to throw it over to our mixologist supreme, Mr. Rob Husted, with our virtual happy hour. Take it away, Rob.
Hey guys, how you guys doing out there? I can hear a little bit of you guys. How you guys doing out there? Hey, here we go. Thank you guys for taking a break with me. It's going to be a quick 20-minute break, and you guys have been sitting in some of these seminars and some great information and great seminars, so I appreciate you guys taking the time with me to have a little bit of fun, have some cocktails, and get a little bit of education. Hopefully you guys enjoyed those cocktails yesterday. I heard the bacon maple daiquiri went over pretty well. Don, what were your thoughts? All right. Well, we're going to have two new cocktails today, and I'm trying again to keep the cocktails where you can utilize common ingredients you have in your fridge, pantry, or cupboard that you can make at home as well as your next event or party at home. We're going to start off with the spiced apple cooler. And this is a fun one using some spiced rum. With this one we're going to use is black coral spiced rum, which got some good vanilla notes. And then in our mixing tin, again, if you don't have a mixing tin, that's fine. You can use a mason jar or your turbot like we talked about yesterday. But in your mixing tin with no ice, we're going to do 1 ounce of spiced rum. Throw that bad boy in there. And then from there, we're going to use 2 ounces of apple juice. And this cocktail really brings me back as a kid, because one of the good memories I have as a kid is drinking apple juice. I don't know if it's good for you or not, but I just really enjoyed it. It was sweet. I felt like it was healthy because there was a fruit involved. So I want to do like an adult apple juice cocktail. So 2 ounces of that. And then we're going to use a 1/2 ounce of lemon juice. And again, you have lemons at your house most likely. You're just going to give that a roll. Try not to refrigerate them, because if you refrigerate them, again, you won't get much of a yield of juice from them. I'm just going to cut that right in the center. And then you press again. If you guys remember from yesterday, we're not going to go this way, which it looks like you'd want to go that way. We're going to go just the opposite, so all that juice comes through. You're going to squeeze that in, and then that 1/2 of the lemon should be pretty close. Yep, right there to a 1/2 of an ounce of lemon juice. So we'll pop that in there. And then a 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. I want to see in the notes who paid attention yesterday. 2 ingredients, what's in simple syrup. If you remember, please put it in the notes. 1/2 ounce of that. So this is a real simple cocktail. Ingredients you probably already have. Spiced rum, apple juice, lemons, and sugar. Now we're going to add some ice. Shake that bad boy up. And then from there, in our large rocks glass with ice, and using our Hawthorne strainer, we're going to strain that goodness right in there. Perfect. And then the garnish for this, which you guys should have the recipe at home, is fresh apple slices. What I did is I went ahead and cut apples earlier. What you can do is you cut them earlier. What they're going to tend to do is kind of like this one right here. If you're going to notice, they're going to start to turn brown because that oxygen is going to get in there. A good way to round that, to get your prep done ahead of time and still keep them looking good and fresh, is soak them in either club soda, Sprite, or even water. It'll keep the oxygen off of them and keep them looking fresh when you're ready to use them. So that's all I did is just soak this in Sprite. So we're going to pop that right on there. And then a little bonus, because I wanted to kick it up a notch, cinnamon sugar. You probably have this in your cupboard just sitting there. Throw a little bit of cinnamon sugar on there. Oh, and it's going to come together nicely. And do we have a volunteer to try this cocktail? Who's ready? Yeah. Jennifer, come on back here and see what you think. No, I'm going to stay off camera.
That is delicious.
Nice. Spiced apple cooler again. Real easy. 4 ingredients: spiced rum, apple juice, lemon, and sugar. You have that most likely in your house. What do you guys think? You want to, those in the audience, if you're making it at home, put in the comments if you like it. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know. We're going to throw some comments out there. Oh, really nice. I agree. All right. The next cocktail we're going to do is that Name the Cocktail Challenge. Those of you that did it yesterday, remember Don was up here talking about it. He was talking about it earlier. I want to give a shout out to Jennifer Foster. She not only put in 1, but 2 names, the Warm Up by the Fire and the Cocoa Mellow. We had Dennis Chong with Naples Hot Chocolate. We had Small Rum, Kevin Hoyne with Vodka Yin and Yang, and Shane Eaker with Ghostbuster. But the one that we felt like really brought it all together and was the most was our boy Don with Smoke It. What was it, Don? S'more Like It. It was amazing. It was a great name. So Don, congrats. You won yesterday's Name That Cocktail Challenge.
Thank you, I rule.
So now this is your time to put in the comments. We're going to make the cocktail. I'm going to walk you through it. And then you're going to be able, in the comments, to come up with, you're more than welcome to answer once, as many names as you think that best suits that cocktail, and we'll announce the winner later on as well. So to start off with this one, we're going to start off with our tin, and we're going to use 4 lime wedges. So again, the easiest way to do this is if you already got that half a lemon from the last cocktail, all you're going to do is take this face down, pull out your knife, and just cut it into corners. So I'm going to cut it in half and cut it in half. I'm going to throw that right in the bottom. 4 lime wedges. And then, there we go. Red pepper. You may have this in your fridge. You may not have it in your fridge. I love stuffed peppers. I love making cocktails with them as well. And red pepper and tequila go great together, which you're about to find out. So we're going to take the top off of this. And then you notice you got these little seeds inside. This is the easiest way I go about this. And if you have an easier way, please tell me in the comments how to get this out quicker. And throw that right there like that. And then we're going to slice this down. And then to make it easier to handle, we're going to cut into quarters. So cut that and cut that. 1, 2, 1, 2. Just like that. And then next, you're going to use silver tequila. In this case, I'm using Maestro Dobel. It's a great silver tequila, but it's diamond filtered, so it's got the complexity of an aged tequila, but the mixability of a silver tequila. And this one is going to be a little bit more alcohol than we used before. We're going to kick it up to a notch to 1.5 ounces. So we're going to use 1.5 ounces of silver tequila. Again, if you don't have the jigger, feel free to use a measuring spoon. Like I said, this one is a 1/4 cup, and it's good for 2 ounces. And then from there, now what we're going to do is add a 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. Now we got all of our good ingredients in there, except for the carbonated drink ingredient, because we're going to wait on that. And we're just going to muddle that up. If you see this is pretty close to the top, all I'm using is a muddler. If you don't have a muddler at home, you can use a rolling pin. I've used a beer bottle a couple times. As long as you got something long and flat that'll fit in there, and just be gentle with it, that won't break or shred off, you'll be good. There's usually a couple sides of the muddler. This one's easy. This one's the handle side on this side. If you notice all the teeth on this side, that's where you're going to be pushing and grinding. Now, I've seen people muddle different way, and they get really excited, like, oh, I'm going to muddle this mojito and make these drink, and they're just like bashing it and killing it and having a good time. You don't have to do that. It's real simple. All you're going to really do is just press and turn, press and turn. The easiest way to do that, press and turn. I'm turning the glass, press and turn. It's that simple. You don't have to kill it. Take your time with it. And the more you do this, the more the cocktail and those flavors are going to come out right now. Now, if you'll see if we can get a shot of that. Now you got a bunch of juice and some goodness in there. And instead of just all that thick fruit, it's a mixture of juice and goodness. So now that we have that, we're going to add some ice on that. And then with the big tin, throw it all together. We're going to shake that up. And again, what this is going to do is going to add dilution. So it's going to bring the alcohol down a little bit, so the flavors of everything else will come together, as well as chill in ingredients. And if you can see that right there, that frost right there, that's when you know you've done a good job. And you got that frost on the outside of the glass. Bam. And then from here, another rocks glass. Fill that with ice. And we're going to, before we pour that in there, what we're going to do now is actually add our ginger ale. A little trick with ginger ale, especially if it's screwed cap like this. I've done it a couple times, and I made the mistake because I went to the grocery store, got all excited, brought it home, opened up, and sprayed all over me, and I had to change my shirt right away before anyone got there, thank God. So every time I open up a can or a screw top, I always give it a little crack, and you hear that little hiss come out. This way, you let the air out, and then you can use it before you're wearing the cocktail instead of enjoying it. So we're going to use a ½ ounce of ginger ale, and if you have Sprite, that'll work too as well. I just prefer ginger ale with this cocktail. I'm going to strain that right in there. Oh, look at that good color. Perfect. And then again, for the garnish, chop that out. Just going to cut that in half and drop that right in there. Who's feeling a little adventurous?
Me, I get to drink this one.
Don, come on back here, my friend.
This is what I won for naming the drink. I get another drink. What do we got anyway? Pepper in here?
A little bit of red pepper, lemon, tequila, sugar, and ginger ale.
It's good. I like it. It's really good. I'm trying to figure out. Actually, the pepper and the ginger ale do a really odd thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like if they hit you two separately.
Yeah, two different spices coming at you, but
Yeah,
not overpowering.
and you taste them separately. Although this is my fourth drink, so maybe I'm just imagining that. But that is really good. I've never seen a pepper in a drink before. That's really cool.
Yeah, like you said, during quarantine, I got bored and started raiding the fridge and the pantry.
I can't even imagine what you put in some of these drinks.
Hey, they weren't all good. Let me be honest with you.
What are you doing with that cat litter in there? Why are you making a drink with cat litter? Anyway, this is really good.
So there you go. Put in the comments. Name that cocktail.
We're naming this one?
two.
I got to work on this. I got to
Let's
think
see what
about
you
this.
think.
Dr. Pepper.
Ooh, Don's always quick with it.
Oh, comment. Water and sugar. There we go. Water.
Yeah, that's right, for the simple syrup. Who was that? Jennifer Foster, back at it again.
Actually,
Oh, no, that was Brian.
two people said that. Jen Heron said it
Yep.
as well.
Good job, guys. You guys paid
Oh, there's a
attention.
question too. What's the simple syrup? 2 ingredients. Who's paying? Oh, I see. I see. They're taking quizzes now.
I like it. You guys are just nonstop.
You know, can't drinking just be fun? Why do we have to have quizzes with drinking? That's what I have to.
Because you get to win things sometimes.
There you go. I'm taking this drink, by the way.
All right, now we have a few minutes left, and then just like yesterday, if you guys want to have a little bit more fun, I'd love to make you some more cocktails and maybe kick it up a notch with some music and have some fun. You guys want to hear it? You want to see it? Yeah, and then at the end, the loudest people here get some free shots. Let's get this going.
for this?
What? Oh! A little more fun with this.
That's my man throwing down.
Stand by to launch flare.
You guys ready for a little more? Don, you ready? Yeah? Let's do it.
Stand by. Launch flare.
Ho-ho!
Well, you asked for this. You'll need all your strength to practice this.
Ho! A little more? You guys ready for some free shots? Oh, yeah, yeah. All right, let's have some fun with this. You guys ready for this? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for coming out. Who wants some free shots? Come on down.
Very American of him. One more time, let's hear it for Rob Husted. We'll see you tomorrow. Don't drink too much tonight. Thank you, Rob. Good night.